This is Enzo again of the Alliance for Loki. Grüße meine Freunde, bonsoir mes amis, hello my friends. Welcome to my stream tonight. So tonight I'm going to continue my grind for approximately midnight, and I'll also finish up the Infinity Stone event quest, and maybe try the whatever that next level event is as well. Let me just go to my feed and get a link just to put into my For Loki room. Have a lot of competition right now. Have Panaman Pete is going and KT is going, but I think Panaman Pete's going to end soon, so I will pick up his well, I guess I'll pick up where he left off. So let's see. And here we go. Put this link into For Loki. Boom and boom. Okay. Off we go. Whoops. I think that was the wrong thing. So it's done. Unsend. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, there it is. Totally put the wrong thing in there. There it is. That's the right thing. Okay. Okay, I think we're all set now. Get rid of this. Sort of like listening to Pete, but it's a little distracting trying to listen to a stream and be on my own stream at the same time. So I think unfortunately I will get rid of Pete's. Okay, so let's see. Hey Mino, how's it going? Approximate grind. I'll show you where I'm at right now. It is. It's going pretty well. You know, it's the big rosters make such a big difference. So what am I at? 4.9 million, and I'm going to run through my 4 stars tonight. I'm going to stream for about 1 hour, and then and then I'll continue it tomorrow. I'll probably wake up early in the morning, run my 5 stars again before work. You know, take that hour lunch break. I think my plan is, so if I can get up at 5 in the morning, I could run all my 5 stars, and then get lunch around 12, then another round of 5 stars, and then get home after work, 5 stars again. So I think that'll pretty much give me nice 3 rounds tomorrow. Yeah, I know. That's where I wish I had her as a 6 star, but it is going to be a while, I'm sure, before we're getting lots of 6 stars in. And so until then, I am just going for the 5 star. I've always wanted her. I have her unawakened. I've had her for a long time. She's only rank 3, but once I get her awakened, I'm pretty sure I'll take her up to rank 4. I might put some 6 stones into her too. I have a bunch of cosmic 6 stones. I don't really have anyone that I'm too interested in playing there. Oh yeah, exactly, for the arena points. That's true. Yeah, I made my 6-star team gives me 1.5 mil out of 22 of them, and so yeah, that's great. So I ran them around, was about 1900 tonight, which means 12 hours of already around 7. It's right on the edge, because that's right about when I go to work each day. I usually leave my chalet around 7, and so, but you can only run them 5 times just because of the 12-hour refresh, unless you get really lucky and have all your lines refresh them. But so I also only count on running them 5 times, which means that you don't have to be too terribly careful about getting them right at the 12-hour mark. So I have that 12-hour leeway in there. So maybe I'll do those during lunch. Is what will happen tomorrow. So let's just go into the event quest real quick. Actually, let's go check out Alliance quest. I don't think I can move yet. I have to wait for Pete to move. I know 12 hours is too much. Ares, God of War, was trying to get his. He was just did the Ronin arena, and he was trying to get help from the Alliance to make sure he could refresh him and get that extra sort of 6 run in with him. I don't know if he did or not. I feel like he did not, even though we kept on pushing the help button a lot. He got Ronin in the end, though. What was his score? 46 mil? and he was a 95 rank. So yeah, at least he was successful. Yeah, it seemed like he was going pretty hard. So I got one more path here in Alliance. What is this? Whatever quest this is. Running pretty much an Avengers team just because I'm trying to get the completion points or the hero use points for the Alliance event. Need to do a little better, a little below the minimum of 4 Loki right now, and so yeah, it'll just be an easy way to get some points for that event. And then I'll go jump into the I guess it's the Infinity Stone quest itself. I can't remember what the difference with the name of these two events are. I haven't played it since the supposed nerf, so I'm interested in seeing what it's like now. Hopefully it's a lot easier. Though I didn't mind the difficulty. I mean, you know, I did the Captain America one. That was alright. Actually, I think I could do that without any revives. That was the top one. And then the Iron Man was pretty hard, especially with Domino, so that took a few revives to get done, but that's okay. I don't mind using revive here and there. It definitely makes the game, you know, the content more challenging if it's a little too hard, but I can understand how that frustrates everyone too. And so, I mean, if it's a little too hard and you don't have good champions, then yeah, then you're in huge trouble. So, alright, well, Vision here. So I'm running Suicides, of course, since I'm grinding, and actually my Alliance quest team really needs Suicides. It's Corvus and Omega Red and then Blade, and so two of the three of those champs are amazing with Suicides. Vision, on the other hand, you know, you think he'd be amazing because he has double immunity, but just you spam so much of his specials, it just takes its toll with all the recoil. And it's Captain America down, and let's see who we have next. Yes, these quests have been pretty easy so far. They just take a lot of energy. It's a 3 per move. Let's see if it's 6 here. It is 6, yep. So, energy draining. Opened one of those greater crystals today. Everyone in my alliance has been posting 5-star shards that they got from them. And, of course, I pulled 1,000 4-star shards. No, not 5-star shards. Tier 5 basic, which I'm really envious of. I think it's going to be really close. I want to be able to get my second Tier 2 basic after this Alliance quest is finished. I think I'm going to just miss it. I'm pretty close, but I'll probably 1,000 or 2,000 away, so either have to wait a week until the next Alliance quest, or hopefully a deal will come along, or maybe even sell some Tier 4 basic. I don't generally like doing that, but I actually have a lot. I think I have almost 30 right now, and so if I sold 10 of them, got 2,000, that might do it. And then Nick Fury's going up. I was watching KT's Nick Fury fight today on his latest war video, and yeah, I think Nick Fury's a good defender. He just has that those tactical charges that build up, and you know they have a lot of different utilities. You know, at one point he can't miss, so it's a good surprise against Ghost, and then he gets unblockable. I can't remember what the different levels are, but it's a pretty nice utility for defense. And you know, even though you can parry, the parry only takes down one of the charges, and you know, 5-hit combo gives him 5. So I think he's a good character, and plus he gets and the life model decoy is destroyed, and then he's sort of reborn again. So, oh yeah, it looks like Panda is finished. Panda Man beats. Welcome, Panda Maniacs. Good to see everyone. Yeah, it's good being in Pete's stream for a while. I saw that he was streaming. I was thinking going on, but then I just hopped into his stream. But he was only on for an hour, so yeah. Welcome everyone. Yeah, I thought Pete was going to be grinding for him, but then I just found out he was just doing some just getting the milestones. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, with the rosters the way they are these days, it's just, you know, I could almost get halfway to the milestones tonight, and that's just on the first round, just with my 6 stars and my 5 stars. I want to use my 4 stars too, just to get a few extra points. You know, it's when I was calculating, you know, I think 36 million is pretty reasonable to get to without going too hard, without using any units. You know, it just basically means I essentially have to play almost every round and go through all my champions. This is just coming off the 4-star Ronin grind, who I just got. And hello, Richard. Yeah, so Ricardo, sorry. Ricardo, Sohab. Good to see you, Tim. Yeah, welcome to my stream. Just here doing this event quest just to finish it off and get my Infinity Stone for, is it Hawkeye? I have both a 6-star and a rank 4 Hawkeye, so we'll see how they do. And the man himself, welcome, Panda Man. Thank you for sending everyone my way. It was good to be in your stream, watching you grind away, which is just what I'm doing right now. Actually, no, I'm not grinding, I'm event questing. Trying to make sure I get the minimum for my hero use, my Avenger use. It's been sort of a good, what's it called? Is that serendipity when things work out well? You know, it's both getting objectives and also getting the Avengers Use Alliance event has worked well. Yeah, I want to get a couple more of those greater crystals just to try to get some tier 5 basic. Welcome, Grizzly G. Thank you. Another Pandamaniac. And Lakers Bodyguard. Welcome also. Jefferson. Welcome to my stream. Just here doing the event quest to get the last, or not the last Infinity Stone, I guess the Hawkeye Infinity Stone. And then we'll go try the event quest and see how it is. Whoops, I totally put the wrong character in. I just clicked. I'm going to use Avenger. We'll just lose this fight. Boom. Quit. Sorry, Nick. See if your life. I wonder what happens. What if his life. What is it? Life model decoy is still there. Nope, totally KO'd. It'd be funny if he was returned with 0 charges because you just killed his life model. Hello, DJ. Welcome to the stream tonight. Just finishing up with your favorite champion, Scarlet Witch. Just finishing up the Infinity Stone event quest. Welcome, PP97250. Glad you could join me tonight. Just go stream for about an hour. I'm on the Panda Man P plan. Been grinding pretty much all evening. Going through my 6 stars, my 5 stars, and of course getting over the first little bit of the grind by getting to the infinite streak. And so yeah, then I'll see if I can push him to so for Power Drain. Didn't get it. Come on, Power Drain. Come on, Scarlet Witch, Power Drain. Where's the Power Drain? She's trying. Usually she's pretty good about getting the Power Drain. Yeah, I didn't think so either. It was DJ decided to jump on. I knew I had about an hour's worth, and then I got on to do my stream, and I saw Pete, so I was watching his stream, just doing some playing, and then he said he'd be finished, so I figured, why not? Might as well just continue the 4 Loki streaming fun. And so yeah, I jumped on live. I was watching KT earlier. He's as usual doing his craziness. Next stream now. No worries. Thank you for the sub, Ricardo. Yeah, I try to stream a couple times a week, so always welcome to join in and hang out. Always appreciate everyone who comes here. Have a good night. Okay, look at this. I have every Hawkeye. Boost all the tiers of the Hawkeye that you have. Everyone except for the 1-star Hawkeye. Isn't that amazing? I wish I had the 1-star Hawkeye. Then I'd have. I don't know if I have all 6 ranks of any one character. Would be pretty fun, I guess. Let's see. So what does this thing do? Every hit the combo meter increases the potency of new damaging debuffs by 1%. Okay, so it helps us bleed. Critical hits refresh all damaging debuffs. Wow. Oh my god, that's nice with his bleed then. That sounds pretty cool. Get basically infinite bleed. This might be now. I did a live war once in 4 Loki. I think I've had, maybe, this is pretty close, DJ. I think I've had over 20 before. Vulnerability. If the opponent is immune to blah blah, these abilities inflict a degeneration debuff. Not bad. So you're always somehow putting some type of debuff on them. Alter reality. 1 combo shield lasting 12 seconds. Okay. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Combo shield is active. Gains. Wow. 13,950 critical rating? That's insane. I mean, that's just seems like you automatically will always crit. I don't even know if if the diminishing returns can handle that much. So if you can somehow do 2 special ones in a row, you're just gonna be having the crazy. Oh yeah, you just have another 12 seconds of crazy critical rating. Yeah, I know. I need that 1 star Hawkeye. It's so sad. Never get. I know. Well, we'll see. Um, yeah, I guess not. Maybe there was no such thing, or I don't even know how to get them. Okay, where were we? Alter reality. So, special attack 1. Shock debuffs. Okay, man, this seems awesome. Hot and heavy. And then you get a, what is it? Incinerate. So it's basically the same thing. Generates 100 less power. Struck by critical hits. Bruised and bloody. Well, this character looks super, super fun. Okay, let's try it out and see it. Watch it just like get crushed instantly. Oh man, I want more shards. I want lots and lots of shards. Okay, so off we go to, I can't remember these quests. So that was the last stand, quest for the stones. I'm on last stand, save the battlefield, battle realm. Hawkeye needs buff. Yeah, I don't know. If you just give him this, he'd be great. Hawkeye's a pretty fun character. I would say he's one of the best. Look at all these stones. Okay, do I go for the 5-star awakened or the 6-star unawakened? The awakened ability doesn't do too much. Let's see. Let's go for the rank 4, 5-star. Maybe that awakened ability would give me a little bit extra punch. 6-star. Too late. If this doesn't work out, I'll quit and go back in with the 6-star. So let's see. What path are we on? We're on. So soul, mind, and what is this one? This one is reality. Okay. And up we got a yellow jacket. Oh wow, 7,102. Is this epic? Did I go into the wrong one? Just use cap. Yeah, I saw that. But I want to try. I want to try Hawkeye there, Tim. I just think, since he's cooler. Wow, did they really? Is this really epic? I can't believe this. 6,000. It was at like 30,000. Adaptive heal block. Oh, big deal. I guess I have suicides on, so that's gonna be a pain. It's just gonna kill my champion so quick. Oh man, I'm so unhappy. Oh, forgot to turn my line notifications off. Let me do that real quick, just so those things aren't flying in all night. Okay, let's see. And then, apart from OG, yeah, it's true. OG Cap is pretty good, but he wouldn't do so well against that Havoc. That's, I guess, the one character, or maybe he would. I feel like, because he doesn't have that armor up, and maybe Cap does, but yeah, I guess I would worry about on that second path trying to fight the the Havoc there. Yeah, so it should be back. Should be back in a minute. So there's a little bit of lag between, I feel like, what I do. There it is. Okay, so let's see how this goes. The heal block's really annoying. It's just gonna make my suicides go right through me, but oh well, we can at least see how this fight goes. I should be able to crush through him. 6,000 PI. It's not a very strong champion. Look at that. Manabam, Kabam. They're so extreme. I feel like they go from one extreme to the other. Oh yeah, that was like too easy. Oh man, I don't like this. I don't like the nerf. Sure, the other one was too harder. I think you could. Yeah, they could have made a little more of a compromise where it wasn't so ridiculously easy. But so well, what can you do? Oh yeah, DJ. I would love to have a cool one. I think it's gonna be tough. That's true, but your bleed does help. Lower the his rock shields, and on top of that, you can always do heavies against Mordok, just because if not, I sort of lose count. And I got a bleed on him. Does he bleed somehow? This character is crazy. Look at those bleeds he's stacking up. Just does bleed from his heavy. Maybe I didn't read it well enough. Another bleed. Let's get to the S1 and get the. See if we can't. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the S1 and then try to get an S2 real quick and get that crazy critical damage. Oh, yeah, I blocked him. That was terrible. And meanwhile, my health is just dripping down, and I just get hit by the SP1 because I was looking at my health. This has gone poorly. if I want to quit or if I want to exit. Okay, the nodes on thing. I did the cap fight. I mean, okay, it's doable. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, I guess it's you know, you just gotta you get that damage and you can't help it, so they're just gonna die. Um, yeah, I don't know. I love the dark blue though. Dark blue looks really cool, DJ. Let's check out these nodes. You're saying they're pretty tough, huh, Tim? Let's see what they are. Adaptive or the heal block. Heal block's so annoying. I guess I gotta heal them up. Got a bunch of just like low level potions. See if this even gets me close to full. Yep, right up there. Done. Okay. So let's see what we can do against Thing. I know he's super low, DJ. He's like by far the lowest of my 6 stars. Heal block Rage. Okay, Rage should be a problem. Buffet. Okay, unblockables. Okay, yeah, this does look pretty tough. Okay, I'll take that back. This guy's looking pretty hard. I think I gotta get to the SP2 because that does shock damage, and then hopefully I can keep on refreshing that. Can't remember how you refreshed it. Let's try heavy attack. Oh man, yeah, you just did heal right up. Let's see, unblockable, great. Oh, Fury. Oh wow, that was quick. I gotta use my my evading skills. I also gotta watch his rock charge as well. It's gonna be a lot to watch at one time. Oh man, I thought he was charging in. Okay, well this is gonna be a little more of an interesting fight. Let's give him the SP2, see if we can get some shocks on him. Oh, it's degen, okay. Oh, that's right. I was like, what killed me? I forgot about the silly the suicides and the heal block. Yeah, they gotta really get rid of the heal block on these. Oh, I guess I need to revive him. We'll check it. It's got 260%, so we'll see if we can get through with him with those. It's yeah, you're right. This is a pretty tough fight. Oh, and the recoil too. That's right. Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is definitely not the right fight for this. Okay, yeah, the rage. That's actually a problem with him being so level. Is that rage just pops up really quick. He just gets it almost instantly because it's like 5 hits. We just try to go with a bunch of light attacks. And that's rage already. 3, 4. Yep. Yeah, the rage comes quick. Oh, that regeneration too, really annoying. Okay, it's gonna be rage in any timeout. Nope. Gotta wait with him. See if we can get him to 5. And get him to throw his heavy. Oh no, walked right into it. Such poor playing. That's really poor. But I still only have 4, so at least I can do 1. Sure, got a bleed on him. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. I gotta build up his hat attack and then just die. Oh, that was miserable. Okay, well now I take it back. But I can't imagine what this fight was like when he was at full power. This must have been crazy when he was, 30,000 PI. Oh, I did like 1,000 points damage. Okay, let's just go with 20% this time. Might be just through attrition. Just get him down a little bit each time. So let's see. Let's go for the parry. Get what damaging we can. Yeah, not exactly doing much damage. 200 each time. Okay, and he's already up to rage, but hopefully we can. Yep, there he is. Just dodge that. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay, well this is going terribly. I think I'm going to have to do this quest when I don't have suicides on. It's just eating away at this character too much. I really want to try it one more time. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's just throw in all my really small potions. Let's just chuck all these guys in. There you go. Okay. Now I have a little bit of decent health. Yeah, Hawkeye. I've always had a soft spot for Hawkeye, so I think he is a really cool champion. Okay, let's get it done again. See if we can at least get him down like the first time. Maybe get him all the way down to dead. Okay, 2 rages. Boy, there's a lot to watch. Okay, now it's unblockable. That's fine. Okay, get him up to another. Oh, I'm going to be 1 away. Oh, okay, good hint to block once. I just got bait the SP1. Okay, come on, SP1. There it is. Okay, SP2 time. Where's his SP2? Hopefully he puts enough degen on him. Okay, come on. There it is. Looking better. And okay, there it is. That was much better. Yeah, I think the trick with fighting him is one, don't have suicides on with Hawkeye. Two is, yeah, it's pretty much a normal fight. You can out damage him. It seems pretty well, even though he has that buffet. It's just yeah, sort of a normal fight. Just keep on pushing to SP1. Oh yeah, almost to another milestone. 97 more fights, or 3 more fights. Okay, still got 1 more. I really need to heal him up, but I might just use those 20% revives. Let's go to the overflow and see what we have in there real quick. Maybe I have a bunch of those low-level revives I can just throw into him. Let's see, the expiring items. Oh yeah, look at all that. Plenty, oh my god, just a treasure trove of super low revives. I can't remember where all these things are coming from, but it does not matter. They will help me out to finish this guy off. So yeah, still haven't quite figured out every new mod. I usually don't have too much trouble fighting him, but he's definitely much nicer to fight with science champs because they don't get whatever effects he puts on them. Drop in a bunch of heals. Let's just do 12 of these first. Just see how that goes. This is when I really wish that item use was on. I can't remember. Debilitate and limber. Okay. I feel like I stun too much because it seems like it's hard to get his stuns to stick. Must have some mechanic. So I usually just bait out heavy. Okay, it's great damage. Let's just bait out another heavy. We'll just go with this just to be conservative. Give him that to get my combo shield. He's gonna be dead. Oh yeah, it's crazy. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I got the KT crew coming in. Welcome, Derek. Yeah, I like Massacre too. Though it always takes me forever to get his bat ignited. Every time I try, his bat just doesn't seem to get many charges. And then by the time I've killed him. Okay, so that was that. Yeah, the quest is dramatically different. I think Kabam way over nerfed is my opinion. I would say they should go back a pretty good step, or increase it back a pretty good step. Probably somewhere right between the two. Hello Talon, welcome KT Raiders. Yeah, I was on KT stream a little bit earlier tonight, and I was in Pete's, and then I started mine, and so it's like everything's come full circle. Just finished up Last Stand in the Battle Realm. Let's see, what are the rewards? It's pretty good. 40,000. Oh yeah, it's great. 4 of those greater crystals. I would be pretty psyched as long as I could get something good, like some tier 5 basic. Just go hop back into arena real quick and finish up my 4-star grind. Oh, actually, maybe I have an arena fight. Hello, Justin. Welcome. Yeah, it's true. But you know what, Talon? I would sort of I guess I don't care too much about the rewards. I'd rather just have a little bit more interesting content to fight. I sort of feel like we're in a little bit of a lull now between the movie and the next event, where we have X6 and Proxima. And the variant quests that were good. Welcome, KT. Good to see you. I was obviously watching your stream earlier. I was chatting with you, and glad you've dropped by with all of your KT Raiders. It's good. I have the Pandemoniums from Pete and the KTs. I'm just collecting all the remnants. Best skill, Blade, Killmonger. Yeah, I think I'd agree. Winter Soldier. I think most people put Aegon and Gwenpool above Winter Soldier, but they're all pretty good champions. Blade, I still think is amazing. Okay, let's go take a look at Alliance Quest real quick. I don't think I'm going to give any secret information away. Let's see, into Alliance Quest. Nope, there I am. Oh, good. Okay, it's open. Nick Fury too. Yeah, I guess that's true, KT. Did you take away his Unstoppable with one of your characters? Were you playing with like Cap in Infinity War? I haven't fought the Collector except for the when I did the quests a long time ago. I must say your streams are sort of inspiring me to go back and do some of that old content. Okay, here's this Mephisto. So I always go with Blade, speaking of the devil. or speaking of Mephisto, I'll use Blade, and then yeah, I just try to make him bleed a lot and play real sort of slow. So it wasn't the parry and bleed strategy. So let's see how it goes. If I don't embarrass myself. Okay, just get close to him, get some more power. There it is. This is alright, but with suicides on, you definitely like lose a lot of health just from the suicide, so it's not a great strategy. Okay, let's get into SP1. Hopefully he doesn't ignite himself. Yesterday I got caught by his SP1, which I wasn't too happy about. Okay. There it is. Okay, hopefully his regen good. I love it. I love it when you get it so his regen doesn't proc. It's like super bonus time. Okay, well, that's about average. Yes, true, DJ. You are my one fan. You're like the only one of my like loyal subscribers. Everyone else is just finished with their main guys. CKT. No, this is the only thing that got me. Ghost was good for him. Yeah, I bet. It's like these older quests just weren't made for Ghost. You really should like limit the Ghost. You reminded my misery ability. Yep. Derek, you're saying I have my Act 5 generic gem. It's funny, I saw you ask this question in KT. I don't know if he answered or not, but and if he did, I can't remember. What I would do, Derek, I'm a big fan of playing with what you have. Like waiting for Aegon, I think will just take. Well, I mean, it could be the next pool, and it could be never. But I would definitely go and do the Omega Red now. I mean, Omega Red's amazing. I mean, as you can see, he's on my Lions Quest team. He helps with so much content. He is a huge fan. Not fan, I was just reading the comment. He's a huge, it's just huge use in so many of the different acts that we've had. He's great in Alliance Wars, great in Alliance Quest, and has healing. So yeah, I think he's really well. I mean, everyone agrees he's one of the best champions in the game. And to be honest, I don't even know if Aegon is that great. I think he's a really good solid champ. You know, those build-up champions though, they're sort of tricky because unless you have like a long set of fights to really ramp them up, like obviously if you're doing, you say you're doing Labyrinth of Legends. Yeah, I totally agree with what KT says too. Is just go for it. I don't know how Omega Red would do in Labyrinth of Legends. He isn't a huge damage dealing champ, but you know, with suicides on, you can. Well, I don't know. The problem is those fights are too long. So even if you manage to get suicides, you know, they only last for the first whatever that bleed is, 20 seconds of the fight. But then you could use your SP2 to get the death field back on. I don't know. It might be. I bet he's an okay champion for LOL. He's not amazing. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you do, Derek. I'm sort of curious if I see you in the stream again. You've made a decision. The 5 generic gems, they're just one of those things where, again, I feel like you can torture yourself and hold them all forever, and then you can never use them. Like I have one sitting around. I just think to myself, I'm just never going to use it because I'm always going to think, oh, this champ isn't quite good enough. So do it, Derek. Use it on Omega Red. I'm sure you won't regret it. Oh, you got Master Doc on now, DJ. Nice. Yeah, I was playing him earlier today, just in the arena. And I was like pretty happy with how I was doing. So let's see what's going on. Looks like everyone's doing pretty good. So, you know, being in Europe and everyone else here is North America. I mean, that's essentially my last fight. You know, I'll move one more space easy before I go to sleep, and then everyone else kills everything, including the Omega Red. And then I pick up in the morning way up here on Path 1 and Section 2. And that's perfect because, again, I'm not holding anyone up. Well, there's this one link, but Cam just crushes through that. Oh, yeah, Derek. I mean, you're fine once you have him with suicides. Like, literally, Mad Omega Red I have there. I mean, he could clear all these fights. This is day 3. He can do that Moon Knight. He can do Gwenpool. He can do Yondu easily. I actually haven't done it against Bishop or Emma, but I bet he could do that. And then I'll go over here, and I'm on Path 7. And I got Massacre, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Loki, and he does all those, so he is pretty amazing. Hello, Ricochet. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you this evening. Just doing a little arena right now after I've done Alliance Quest. Yeah, Quake is definitely God tier. I was actually watching KT's war video today and watching him against who was it? It was that Korg. It's the hardest thing for me about Quake is that at first you just so little damage. I would get so nervous. It's like, you know, a minute into the fight, you've done 10% damage. And then, you know, finally you're able to start eating him away. I'm in Switzerland, Tim. I live just on the other side of Lac Léman, Geneva Lake, from Geneva. It's sort of spent half my life in Switzerland, the other half in the United States, and so parents are split between those two countries. Actually, my dad lives in Chile now, so all over the place. But Switzerland's where I call home, and well, I think I'll stay for the rest of my life. It's you know, who knows. Let's see what we have to do. Okay, so at 4.9 million right now. Pretty psyched because it's a good start to this arena, and yeah, if I can keep up this momentum, I think I'll be able to dupe her. Yeah, I definitely have American English. My mother tongue is English. I learned German when I was young. My parents are German speakers, but they half had me speak it, and so it's reasonable, my German. I was talking to someone from Austria last night in the stream, and yeah, I've actually sort of thought about doing a German stream, but it's a little bit hard to know if I can get any people to follow me on that, and then I'd be worried about, you know, the few followers I have now would not be so happy. Maybe I'd have to do a bilingual stream where I talk German and English back and forth. But yeah, I guess, you know, I'm always trying to find a niche, you know, like being a YouTuber who is like just one of the many. It's hard to be able to get, you know, just get something a little bit different. So I was thinking I'll be the German YouTuber, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's go with my 4 stars and just refresh these guys, and then go do a round with those, and then I'll probably about it. Because after that, just waiting for my 5 stars to cool down. So 4.9 is what I can do with all of my 5 stars and my 6 stars. And then, of course, like the first 5 round of 4 stars, which almost don't seem to count at all, just because you're not really, you get so low points on fights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to use my items on these. I almost never use items, so I might as well. 2.5 because that's so huge. I'm going to go with 2 for them, 2 for her, and we have 1.3 for you. So I might as well. Oh, well, thanks, Tim. I really appreciate that. 80, I know. I'm really excited. I don't know what my goal is. Well, I want to have a face cam goal. So I think face cam was either going to put me at, thinking 100, 500, or 1,000. I can't decide which I want. I feel like 1,000 is a good, like, lofty goal, but I might never get to it. And so I want to get a face cam going. So let's see. This is pretty straightforward. Speaking of Quake, let's try a little Quake style. You know, Quake is one of those characters. I don't think I could ever play her well enough, to be quite honest. Like, these going back against the wall is just such a hard place to be. And then you just gotta be so on point. I think I'd get too nervous. Like, when I get pushed back against the wall in war, sometimes I totally just freak out and you know, just start mashing buttons and get hits. I don't know if I'd be a very good Quake player. Like that, exactly like that right there. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry everyone, I just saw that my reflector died and everything's going blank. Hang on 1 second, This happens. It's been happening more and more. I feel like once a night or once a stream, my reflector quits out on me. That's why I used to get the iPad gameplay onto the onto the OBS. And so let's see, let's just get this all fixed. And I just got restarted. I mean, I see everyone using cables. Yeah, sorry Tim, it's just the my OBS, the reflector program I use to get the iPad onto the computer quit. And now we will get it back. Yeah, I see everyone else use the what do they use? They use the cable, which I guess is more reliable, but I don't know. Just don't want to have to mess around with the cable. Okay, should be back now. That was unfortunately an occurrence that happens probably once per stream. So hopefully, yep, I think we're back now. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like all these things. Like to set up a stream, purchase that program. That's about 14 francs. And now, actually, got to concentrate on this fight real quick. And then, you know, the OBS is free, so you know, it's amazing. For 14 francs, you can get your whole streaming setup done. And then it works well enough. It is sort of annoying. Oh man, I forgot. You can never quake with them when they have a bar of power. So yeah, that's pretty typical of my back to fighting, my Quake play. Just can't quite seem to get the rhythm with her. I'm sure if I played her a lot I would, but I actually don't have that much interest in trying to learn her style. It's a little too I really like to be a masher. I just like to Medusa's perfect. Just charge forward, mash away, you know, have those nice specials that do all that damage. Got the auto block. Oh man, don't have two auto blocks though. That's so funny. Yeah, her auto block, boy, that saves me time and time again. It's just one of those really cool features. So I ranked her up because I got a cosmic rank 5 gem. I think that's from the deal, the 12,000 unit deal. I'm really glad. I just would have never ranked her up. And yeah, she was so helpful in Act 6. She was, because they had all the robots, I guess as the Sentinel boss at the end. And yeah, she was great against him. A bunch of one-shots with her, you know, just 1 or 2 revives. And so yeah, uh-oh, that bleed's looking bad. Come on, stay alive. Okay, I think it's alright. Oops, I totally forgot about the reflector stun. Yeesh, talk about another good fight. Yeah, boy, Arena. I think Arena, well, I know Arena puts me in this weird state of the game where, you know, I'm just sort of playing out of control and reckless. And then sometimes especially after long grinds, you know, I've been grinding all day and then I have to go pop into Alliance War, and that's always disaster because then I try to use that same style, just you know, charge and don't care, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait a second, this is war, and speaking of war, are we actually in war? I know we are. None of the lanes have been posted yet. No, I guess we're still not. Nothing's posted yet. Yeah, I was hoping to get to do war before I went to sleep. I guess I'd do a nice live war if it happened, but I don't know. I don't think Taters has posted he hasn't posted the lanes yet. So I bet that means I end up on as backup. Yeah, Beach, I'd love to do live war. It's always so much pressure, which it's part of the fun. Last time I did live war, I got totally smacked down by Emma Frost on a node. I'd sort of forgotten about her the flip controls that she has, and you know, of course trying to evade. I just ran right into her and got smashed. Yeah, it's smart, Tim. I mean, usually I'm better about doing that, but a few times, you know, you're just in these long grinds. You're like, oh, gotta move and just pop in and out real quick, and you're right. I don't know what we're doing, Amina. I think we're sort of trying to decide. You know, I don't know if we figured out a strategy for the season. I guess I would like to have us. My preference would be that we would go hard enough to get to Masters. I think we could only. We could do it. Like 6 wins enough to get you into Masters, maybe 7. I think 7 would be safe. And so we had 2 easy matchups, our first matchup. So we're 2-1 right now. The last one we definitely tanked. We just went for the clear and didn't worry about reviving or deaths and things like that. And so we really only have 5 more to win, which, yeah, I mean, if we're fighting strong alliances the whole time, it wouldn't be worth it. But I think we're able to. Now, like, with enough other alliances sort of on the just low key approach, maybe it makes sense that we can actually get a couple more victories. Yeah, totally agree, Tim. I mean, it's so smart to do that. And dueling too, like, the important thing about dueling, what I felt bad about against that Emma Frost fight was, of course, it was a live war, and everyone in chat, especially Dreamer, was like telling me to go, go, go. They didn't want to sit and watch me do a duel, but of course, if I dueled Emma, I totally would have remembered about the inverted controls, and then not had gotten caught by surprise. So yeah, I think it's pretty smart strategy to duel before you go in. Yeah, 7 I know, but if we can get 6 pretty easily, then again, if we get Masters of Planet, well, that's not true. If we get 6, I'd say we should go for the 7th. But I think most people in our alliance right now are pretty ambivalent about war. They just want to play it easy, not use a lot of items. So that's fine too. The duel was always against Dorky Dave's Iceman. That's awesome. Yeah, Iceman. I don't know if I've dueled him for a while. Usually, he's been around enough. I usually feel pretty comfortable fighting him. Of course, I still probably like one every 10 times get caught by his SP1 at the end of it. I forgot to use items. Item use. I have all these crystals. I'm going to pop a bunch of these arena boost crystals just to, no sense in not using these items. They just sit around forever and I always forget to use them. Just give you that little bit extra point. Let's see how many points they give you. They might give you like 5-star worth of points, especially at some of these bigger boosts, these rank 3 boosts, or ×2 boosts, which is great, or 2.5. It'd be nice to have this grind over. Yeah, I'm going to be all ground out. I'm not sure what you'd say, what is the right verb, but after doing the Ronin, and then had to do the tier 2 basic in between, and then I'm going to do this one to get Proxima. That's a week's worth of very solid grinding. I mean, the worst part about that is just the waking up early. Just getting that grind in before work, so I'm waking up at 5, and yeah, it's no fun. I'll be happy this weekend when I can relax that and still get all my rounds in without having to wake up so ridiculously early. There's Darkhawk. I think he's my favorite looking champ. He just looks so amazing. It's what we went for the little icon down there, DJ. It's a little Darkhawk guy. He just looks, I don't know, that pink and dark blue and dark gray just looks so good together. And yeah, it's really fun to play as well. He just has a really cool play style. Oh my god, just caught by that glaive. Oh no. Man, you can't afford to mess up too much against Scorvus with all those crits. Not really parrying, that's not so good. Okay, let's get him. And also, I'm so annoyed by the fact that he his glaive charge acted like now, then he goes immune, so you have to hit him like 4 more times after you've killed him. And so sometimes I forget about that and relax a little too much. Okay. I don't think, what was the points? I forgot to look at the points. Oh well. One thing nice about doing all this arena is my battle chips are pretty high. I wonder if by the time I finish I'll have 1 million battle chips. I'm at 150k, so that's pretty good. Always need battle chips. Always gotta get the units, and I really want to get 6-star, 5-star Immortal Iron Fist. I haven't got them yet. Oh, he stopped R5. Yeah, I thought so too. But recently I've sort of gone the other way. I mean, for a long time there, maybe, I don't know, half a year, I don't think I've ranked 5 a single champ, but exactly now I feel the same way now that I'm starting to use them a little more in arena. Let's go with one of these big boosts, 2.5. And also I learned in the last arena, what was it? I hadn't grinded for a 4-star in a long time to get Ronin. I really did it just to get the Avengers objective. He seems okay as a character. I don't know if I'd use him much at all, but he he is the. But yeah, maybe I will go for more 4 stars, and definitely having rank 5 4 stars help in that arena a lot. I mean, it just gives you enough points that are definitely worth it, and they refresh so often that I think you can get pretty good value out of them. So I might rank 5 some more pretty soon. I sort of want to do the 5 stars I don't have, like Mr. Sinister and Havoc and Captain Marvel. Just, once they're ranked 5 4 stars, they're pretty playable in most content. So even if I want to take them to like uncollected, I could take them there and play them, and they'd be usable. So I think I'm changing my ways as well to go to start doing some 5 stars. I mean some rank 5 4 stars, and finding a use for them. Oh, I love that shock. Electro is one of those classic old characters. There you go, DJ. You got it. You're talking about classic old characters. I think Electro is really far up there. I remember in the old day of wars, we'd have Electros, and then you'd have Black Widows, and you'd go against them. That was always so much fun. It's like just the classic matchup, and why everyone brought Black Widow. I feel like you could see the enemies in those really old wars. I just have so much trouble remembering them. What it was like in that old map. There's your Aegon Derek. He's doing pretty good work against his champion. See if he goes unstoppable as champion. That's what you always got to watch out for. That Primal Fury. So far so good. Again with the spear, the Astral Spear. Critical hit on block. Nice. Yeah, champion. He's down. What was that fight I saw with champion? It's really, really cool. Oh, it was against Unstoppable Thanos. Yeah, that's amazing. That's the first time I've seen a good use for champion. And what I didn't realize too, because he was on the final boss node, is that champion both as a defender and I think also as an attacker on that final boss node gets that extra regen, which is it's pretty cool. So he's a good boss killer because he has that. That's when I think it's his second ability that comes in there. With these guys, hopefully get some more items. It's good. I forgot again to look at how many points I got. Keep on doing that. See if we can get them all times 2. Nope. And Iceman, 2.5. Yeah, that's big time. I'm going to go open a bunch of these crystals by the time I do these 4 stars again, just because I feel like it could be pretty useful. Might as well. Again, it's not like I use them at all, so might as well use them for this grind. Let's see. Other class advantages? Nope. So for this rank 4, this Iceman, this 4-star Iceman was the last time I opened the, what did you call this? A featured PMCs. What are those crystals? Featured, got PHCs. What does that stand for? Primary crystals? Can't remember all of a sudden. Oh man, I hate when I can't remember something like that. Premium Hero Crystals. Okay, so you had the Premium Hero Crystals, and of course you had the Feature Premium Hero Crystals, so the FPHCs. And so I really remember this well. I was like during June, maybe it was like, what is it now? 2019, so maybe it's like 2016 or 2017. So I had my 5-star Hulk. He was my main champion. And amazingly enough, I had a 5-star, so he was unawakened. I had a 5-star Star-Lord awakened, both of those rank 4. That was like my mega team right there. And then the character I really, really wanted was a Iceman. And this is back when using 4 stars was still totally like part of the game. And so I remember I hadn't, for a while, of course I bought some featured PHCs, but I sort of had stopped just because, of course, the value was terrible, and I could see the game was going to 5 stars. But I really wanted that 4-star Iceman to just be on my team, on that team right there. And so, I popped open. I think it was pretty quick. I think I popped open 2 rounds of 20, so that's 3,000. That's a 1 Odin. And I managed to get him on that second round. And I had an Awakening Gem, a 4-star Awakening Gem. I could get him all the way up. And then for a long time, my team was that. I think that was my Alliance Quest team, just because I had I had the Poison Path, so it was a Poison Mystic Path. It's like the Section 2 upper left path, and all those guys would just roll through them Hulk would roll through all those guys, and then the Iceman was really good against the bleed nodes or anything like that. So yeah, it was great. That Iceman served me for a long time, and so I still remember him fondly every time I play with him. From when I pulled him and used him. Once again, it's just, again forgot to look at the what you call it, the points. Some big 2.5 points there. We have a guy in my line, Sugio is his name, Sugio, and he got the 5-star Thor. I really want to see him post some gameplay. I'm really curious about how good he is. He's just such a cool character. Again, one of those old time characters, just simple, very classic, easy mechanics, and really a lot of fun to play. Even when I first started the game, it was pre 12.0, and of course he was one of the big 4 or 5. These characters who just did outrageous damage. But to tell you the truth, I never really used him that much. I mean, I was much more of a Scarlet Witch person. She was my main go-to character. She was just so powerful, and I guess he was too. I don't know why I didn't use him more, but that was definitely on. Yeah, I was wondering about that 5-star. If you need all that high sig, I'm not sure what Sug's plans are. If he even plans to awaken him, I don't know if he. I don't think he is. I think he just got him once. So maybe he's hoping to get a. Maybe he said. I think I remember him saying if he got a cosmic awakening gem, he would. I don't even know if he has a generic. Would be considered using him or not. But yeah, he's a pretty cool character. I'm a little surprised they released him, but maybe. Oh, really? Well, that's terrible. I bet Kabam was all worried about him being the overpowered god again. So they probably intentionally erred on the side of making him too weak, and just like they did with those event quests, totally screwed it up and had him have two weak abilities now, so that's a waste. Okay, well, there it goes. A little momentary connection problems that we have all the time. I love the way it says, please check your network. I mean, it's never in my network. Well, maybe not never, but it's 99% of the time it is Kabam's servers, not my network. Yeah, I know, Derek. I'm worried about that because if she comes around, I'm going to spend a lot of money to get her. I love Scarlet Witch. And yeah, actually, I don't have many Mystic stones anymore just because I used them all for Symbiote Supreme. But yeah, I know. I'm sure she'll be underwhelming. I don't know if any of those new characters, like the new Black Widow, looks underwhelming. I mean, Electra looks okay. Who's the other one that they had? Doctor Strange, I don't see anyone using him, so yeah, I mean they're just more for nostalgia. Everyone's like, oh, I remember, and they go and get them. More money making anything else, but still, I definitely want Scarlet Witch. And there's Black Widow. So I almost forgot to throw in an item. Once again, I keep on forgetting to look. 1.3. It's not so exciting. I really want to see what does a 2.5 give me as far as arena points. Is there a second person over there? You mean here? I think you are just tripping. Sorry, Sinister. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone has invaded my chalet. But nope, just me in here tonight. Let's see. I always like when I get the three, what you call it, the 3 class advantages, the Dave trifectas he used to call it. I think it'd be pretty cool if I got a trifecta. Maybe I would open a featured Grandmaster Crystal. That would be a good way to celebrate it. It doesn't happen too much, so. And I do like opening 1 or 2 of those every now and then. Though the last 5 I opened on stream, I got 5 3-stars, which was very disheartening. Yep, there she is. Black Widow doing her thing. She's such a cool character. I've always wished so hard, a couple times in Dungeon Crystal she's been available, or a few Avengers crystals or Infinity Endgame crystals. She's been in the what do you call it, in the group, and so I was really hoping to pick those to get her. Again, I know she's not nearly as good as she was. Oh my god, that was big hits. Oh, better not lose this. Oh man, I feel awesome. Hang on a second. Let's get this guy. Oh, he's playing so weird. What happened? Oh man, that was terrible. 8 3 stars, 2 4 stars. Yep, that is pretty bad. Yeah, after that I was totally done. Yeah, I haven't opened any for a while. When Cole comes around, or Ebony, whoever comes first, I think I'll put myself a limit of opening like 3 Odin's worth of them, just to see. I won't have energy to grind for them. The grinds are gonna be too hard and too high. But I really like to get them. I really like to get. I don't know. At first, I thought I really liked to get Ebony Maul, but now actually I'm thinking I'm even leaning a little bit towards Cole, Cole Obsidian. I mean, he seems just such a big, beefy guy. Is it Cole first? Okay. Yep. So yeah, definitely sink some units into trying to get his character. Yeah, he'd be pretty awesome to have. He's a good looking character, and I just love his battle axe and the way it just turns into all those different devices. Okay, so no item, and item. Come on, 2 times. I gotta remember to look this time. I keep on forgetting to see. I guess I'll just go back on my live stream after I'm done with it, and I can always find out how many points they gave me. Let's go with hopefully it's an unawakened Hela. Nope. That's such an annoying thing. Like sometimes when I'm just trying to get completion points or hero use points, I go and do Road to the Legends, Road to the Labyrinth, whatever that really easy quest is. And even against it's not a rogue, was it a Punisher? It's like he's a 1-star, but then you still have to like sit through the 20 seconds of invulnerability and destructible he has after you've gone down to 0. This is not going well. It's really not going well. Probably has a lot of what's that mastery that limits your stun. Can't remember what it's called. It's in the proficiency tree. Okay, well let's risk it. Come on, SB3. This is a nice thing about 4 stars too, is you don't have to sit through the little mini game there. You think you increase your rewards for the top 500? You mean an alliance quest or an arena, Derek? Tim, I'm guessing you mean arena. Yeah, of course I always think they should increase the rewards like everyone does. I actually feel like the game's in an alright state with rewards right now. I'd say anything that gives you 5-star shards, that could probably be doubled. I mean, 5-star shards have become or getting 5-star characters has really changed in the last half year. I mean, it's amazing how many you pull. It's just like, the new featured Grandmaster crystals. I mean, I would say, how many have I opened up? Probably opened up about 4 Odin's worth. And I've never gotten less than 1 5-star. And one time I got 3 5-stars. And granted, I'm speaking of the indestructible. Granted, they were just like regular 5-stars, like Spider-Man or Captain America or Gambit, so they weren't all that interesting, but still. Arena, in the feature arena. I think my biggest problem with the arena right now is it's the featured one about getting the champion. Like 150 places, that's pretty low. I mean, and the scores you have to put up are still, even in like the non-body era, I mean, 60 million is a crazy grind. And so I gotta get to Nick Fury. I put up 56 or 58. I mean, that's just a crippling grind. And it's just so long. Even that one took me about 2,000 units, so still pretty expensive. I'm a little worried about like what Cole and Ebony are going to go for. Not because I'm going to go for them, but yeah, I think if they like 800 is too many that you get the featured 4-star in, but maybe split the difference. If you said the top 500, I mean 500 of those champions is not so bad. I know it sort of cuts into their profits with people buying featured Grandmaster crystals. I don't think it'd have that big a dip, and that's what it was before. Like when they had the feature 4-star, it was always the first 800. So 150 just seems really low. Like, this game of, probably 3 million, 4 million, 5 million people playing it. Maybe that's a ridiculously high estimate to have only 150 people. I guess 300. Well, we could have the same person twice. Get the featured 5-star. Yeah, maybe when we first started this game and 5 stars was still pretty rare, it made sense, but not anymore. Now more people should be able to get it from the featured arenas. So yeah, that's what I would do. Top 500, I think. Um, should get the champion, and then yeah, I guess 5 with the other ones. I think the 1 to 10%, that's gotten a little outdated. Those awards like 2,000 5-star shards. I mean, it seems like you get that for opening anything. Tim, it's great to have you in the stream tonight. I wish you bonne soirée. And yeah, I'm around usually on the weekends and then 2 or 3 times in the week, so feel free to drop in anytime. And I'm almost done myself too. I want to play an hour. What time is it? It's right at midnight, yeah. And I'm just finished up like 2 more rounds of my 5 stars, and then I'm done for the night myself. So I was playing against Venom the other day, and it was just arena, but I was like, and I had Rogue on my team. I was so excited. And as soon as I played, he gets like 10 of those buffs. I think it's an awakened one. And my Rogue launched her special, just stole them all right away. It was pretty fun to use him, or use Rogue against him. Rogue is one of my favorite characters, my guilty pleasure character, like an average character, but I just love playing her. And yeah, it's really cool. She's like the perfect match against Venom with that buff steal. Good, yeah, of course, the weekend's family time, I understand that, but yeah, you're welcome to join anytime. So yeah, I try to stick around this time. I've been trying to go after KT's stream, so he usually finishes around 2300 my time, and so yeah, so that's about what I've been starting lately. But yeah, I hope to see you again, Tim. Have a nice night or day, depending on where you are. Get the OG Daredevil. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen him as a 5-star yet. I mean, I love his super evade, but of course a 5-star would be so annoying because you have to get him to SIG 200 to get the auto evade. And getting to SIG 100, even with getting more 6 stones, it still takes forever. I mean, you sort of like, because I just pulled Thing not so long ago. I want to get him up to SIG 200, but I just got Captain America up to SIG 200, so I have like 3 SIG stones now. I feel it might take like 4 months to get him up to SIG 200, because you need those deals. It's really the only way. I mean, you get some stones here and there, but 20 or 30 at a time maybe. But there's deals where you basically get 40 of the generic, and so you need sort of 3 of those, and then I think you can sort of supplement it with the rest of the rest of the 6 stones you get from various other things. But so yeah, that's probably again one of those a month. So 3 months you're looking to take a character if you don't have any 6 stones as a 5-star. So yeah, if you pulled Daredevil, it would take a long time I think to get him up, unless of course you could have all the 6 stones sitting there too. And then hello Heisenberg. Heisenberg, you've come right at the very end of the stream. I feel like you did this last night too. It's my last fight of the night. I guess we haven't posted Paths and Alliance War yet. I was sort of hoping to do a quick live war, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight, which is too bad. Always fun to have the pressure of live war. I was watching Dap's live war, so Dap is in our alliance. He's a really, really good Quake user, and he was fighting, Electro, yeah, and it was our second war, and we weren't going hard on it, or maybe our third war, and he just got hit once by that Electro. And it's even funny, at the beginning of his live stream, it was like, oh, Electro. You could tell he totally didn't care. He was like, what's the word? Underrating her? No. Overlooking her, maybe. And so he's quaking, everything's going fine, and then she just cuts him once. And then I know Heisenberg. Yeah, just gotta come earlier. So I'm usually 2300 is when I'm sort of finding my time here, and just right after KT's stream and other people's, and so So yeah, I've been trying to use this time slot. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Are you West Coast? So if you're West Coast, that's 9 different. So 23 for 9 was at 1400. Yeah, so 1400 West Coast time was the East Coast time. 6 different. So 23 and 6 was at 1700. So yep, 14 or 1700 depending on where you are in the United States. I guess it could be a little too. I don't know whether you call those times, whether there's Central and what's the other one? Yes, true. I know. I'm always so sad when Dream doesn't show up. Maybe he's still teaching. I guess he's not out of school yet. Um, yeah, I like having Dream. It's always like, you know, what you call it, an insult fest with him. He always he has this unique ability to bring out the, I don't know if it's the worst, but the snarliest, I think is the word I would use in people. Um, and I noticed that ever since I've been in alliance with him, like I've adopted his snarly style, which it's sad. I mean, I always want to be super nice to everyone, but you know, I don't know. It's sort of fun to be snarly along with him, especially to him. Okay, that might be it. There's the 4-star thing. So that's it. I don't think there's nothing more for me to do in Alliance Quest, and a war is not going on. So that is going to do it for me. So it's time for bed. It's me, as I say. And that's the sign right there is bedtime. So once it's time to claim the cards. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. Thanks, KT, for all you KT Raiders. Thanks for Pete and the Pandemoniacs for stopping by. So this is Enzo Agen, the Alliance for Loki. Wishing everyone a guten Abend, a bonsoir, and good night.